Hello there, and welcome to this episode of A Tiny Dot in Space, where I explore, planet Earth on GeoGuessr, doing so region by region, country by country, in random fashion, random order. And, I check out the regions, the states, the territories, the areas, the counties, whatever they call the first level of subdivision in the various countries on planet Earth. And, as I do this on GeoGuessr, my objective is threefold. It is A, to explore, see places I've never been and probably will never go to. And B, hopefully have some fun while doing so. And C, try to score 25,000 points on GeoGuessr in whatever region I'm playing at the moment. And if I succeed in doing so, that region will not feature again in the series. And if I fail doing so, it might feature again at some later date. And, today we're going into Oman, and we haven't been to Oman for a long while. I did play this part of Oman in one of the first episodes of the series, in the, what's the name of this? Al-Wusta Governorate again. So today we're going to, this is pretty much all desert, and this was before I started doing scripted maps. So I guess I might have saved myself a lot of time if I had used the script that lands me most of the time in populated locations. So today we're going to the Shamal al-Batinah, or the al-Batinah North Governorate. And as you can see, we are way further north, and I wonder why these places, which apparently are across the border into the Al-Dahira Governorate, why they have been included in the script. There could of course be that the boundaries that Google Maps operate with are wrong. But yeah, that's a lot of stuff going outside. I don't know if I like that, but okay. We're gonna go with the script, and hopefully the script is right and Google Maps is wrong. That's disconcerting, to say the least. So, okay, so how do we aware that there is a block of stuff down here and down here? And yeah, I wonder what happened here. Okay, that's what you get for trusting something blindly. Anyway, so, yeah, right. So this part of Oman is, the sources differ between 7,900 square kilometers and 9,000 square kilometers. But anyways, there's, as of 2020, there were 785-ish thousand people living here. And the capital is the city of Shuhar or something, which sits pretty much here, I believe. Yeah, that looks right. No, that's Al-Hambar. What's Shuhar? Is that here? Al-Sam, possibly. We'll find it eventually. The capital of Shuhar is, has about 225,000 people-ish, I would think. And yeah, this place isn't just steeped in history, it's absolutely soaked in it, but we'll get back to that during editing and the info that comes up on the screen. So hopefully this will be a different experience from my previous game in Oman. Let's see, we're going to publish this map because I forgot to do that. There we are. And, then we're going to play this thing. Let's see, like so. And challenge. Create a challenge, copy link, and put in a safe document. Let's see, Shamal al-Batinah. There we go, and copy the link in so you can find it in the description of this video if you want to try your hand at the same game as this one. Now, one thing about Oman is that they are like the other Arab countries on the Gulf, or the Gulf states. Pretty good at marking the roads, but not very good at marking exactly, or less good at marking where you actually are in terms of names of towns and stuff. But still, that's an obstacle to be scaled, and that's a very wriggly road we're starting on. The good thing about Oman is that there's more stuff, usually, in English than in, say, Jordan, or even in the United Emirates. Al-Haba. Okay. Now we don't know where we are, so Al-Haba could be anywhere. So we just have to push on a little bit more and glean information wherever we can. And yeah, this is rather more, I would hesitate to say lush, but definitely more fertile than Al-Wusta is. Okay, this is interesting. So Al-Shuaiba. Al-Bidayah and Al-Turaif. Well, none of those were immediately visible. Let's see at this level of zoom. Still not. Go a little closer again. I would assume that we're somewhere along the coast here. Shuaiba. Sumaida is probably not it. That's the thing you always have to keep in mind when you play these maps with using other alphabets than a Latin one, is that names may be spelt in several different ways. In the Latin alphabet, as the transcription is not arbitrary, but it's often differing between the nation of the persons doing its own transcription. But they can even, I have seen during this series, I've seen names spelt in the same names spelt in several different ways on roadsides. But okay, so this is heading southeast. And there's the ocean. It's got the Persian Gulf to the north-northwest, so that indicates that, wait, hang on. Al-Musanna, that could be Al-Masana. Masna. Shuaiba, yes, of course, we are in the bit that was on the wrong side of the map. Right. So, where were we? Were we here? Yes. So that means that at the moment we are somewhere down here by this mosque. Okay, right. So we came from somewhere on this road. Northwest. Now did we now? Ooh, okay. Right. Here now. Let's see, is there... yeah, this is a wadi. This is most definitely a wadi. Yep, that's it. Okay, so we are... We're actually down in the... No, we're not down in the wadi, we're not. Let's see now. So we go south. Well, actually, we could be... Could be here, you know. South, yes. Road into the side, that's probably that one. Another road into the side is probably this one. House straight on the edge of the road. Anyway, not quite comfortable with this one. So we go northwest. Take a turn to go even more northwest. And another turn to go even more northwest before we... So... This is probably more like it. Yep, it is. So... Okay. 1, 2... Yeah, 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1. Okay, so 2 to the bend that way. And then I'll have to count the same way this way. 1, 2. That doesn't really sit well with me. I'm going to say I'm there. Whew. Okay. That took a while. Let's hope this one doesn't take as long, but it's likely to. So yeah, okay. So the main reason that took a while was because it was in that bit where, for some reason, the script included. It begs the question whether what borders are right, the ones that the script are using, or the ones that Google are using. I have seen Google borders being wrong before, but not really that much out of whack. Okay, interesting. This is a different vehicle. Well, that's good. Although the footage seems to be somewhat slower, a bit more borked. Yeah, when it does this, sometimes it just jumps. Oh, can't go that way. Right. Let's go back to this intersection because this area looked a little more busy in this direction, actually. Well, that's rare. Okay, Al-Jabia School. Okay, Al-Jabia School. That doesn't have to be the name of the place, though. We don't want to go westwards. We want to be heading towards the sea. Al-Jabia. Al-Jabia. Well, there's no lack of bins, but like in every country on planet Earth, people are perfectly capable of ignoring them and not bothering to pick up after themselves if they miss the bin on when throwing stuff into it. Same story across the world. Yeah, well, that's one of my pet raves. People who throw trash out car windows. I mean, seriously. Why do you even? You do nothing but making trouble for animals, nature, and basically it comes back to bite yourself. And in terms of higher prices and stuff. And it's just so messed up. Why can't you be bothered to take your trash with you and throw it at home? Or at the nearest garbage disposal you find. It seriously doesn't take a lot of effort. And some people don't even bother about even traffic when they chuck stuff out their windows. I remember one time I was driving in very dense but, well, flowing traffic. And it was like that in both directions. And someone driving a car in the opposite direction just chucks a yogurt tub out the window. Just like that. And hitting my car. It was like, okay, it didn't do any damage, but still, that's... What are you thinking about your fellow man? What kind of respect do you have for people around you? Plus nature. It's like, what on earth are you on? Anyways, that's enough of a rant today. We will see Al-Barakat Street, I would assume. And Al-Jabiya Private School. Okay. This local government office. That feels very much like the place that we got to in the start. Let's see now. So we go south. We go south quite a bit, and then we wind up on this road, which is a windy wriggly thing. Let's see, here we're looking north. We could be here. Let's see, the road is curving. There's a road off to the side here. And this should be a school. Which it is. It's part of the Al-Jabiya. So that means that now we're here. And where are we in relation to that school then? Let's see, the school is down here. So we go around this bend. We have lots of shops here. We got an intersection. We got several intersections. Let's see, let's get this right. So we have this one down at the school. That's this one. Then we have the first one on the bend here, which is this one, which should be a rather curvy kind of thing. Well, actually, it's a dead end. Ish. Yeah, it goes up like that, like there. Yeah. Okay, back out again. It's an open area here, yes. Then we get to this intersection. No, hang on. This is the one I've marked. Yeah, that's definitely the one I marked, because then we go around this corner. Yep. Okay. So we are midway between these two. So it should be about there. Right? Right? Yeah. Nice. These round. Oh no. Oh no. There goes the 25k. Oh gods, I don't envy you. Whoever did this and driving on these washboards. Although it seems like he might have escaped it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. One more time. Need to get my bearings in this intersection. Let's see those. Okay, this is where I need to start being cautious. Okay. Right. Do we set a checkpoint here? No, I don't think we do. So we know there's a four-way intersection here. It's not that far away from where we started anyway, so I kind of want to keep on going northeast because that's the direction of the sea. And whoa, home star. Data footage 2024. Okay, so that's likely to be a business that is still in business. Except that it's for rent here. That's less happy. Okay, so here we got a highway with parallel road running along it. We definitely have a city over there. Let's see, can I get on this highway? No. Okay, yeah, southeast, east. Guess we're down here somewhere. Oh, wait. We are going to put up a checkpoint. Let's see. I'm going to put up a checkpoint here. Okay. Ah, now we could cross onto the highway. Excellent. Right. Let's keep on trucking. Until we find the first intersection or signs of signs. Adamos. Okay, 2 kilometers. No idea. Would be better served if we had something else. There was something else. Al-Madmer. And oh, that's far away. Mehapani Queen. that is definitely a building. But now I'm almost on top of this intersection. So there is something here I am not computing right. The intersection is correct. It's got to be. But these buildings have me puzzled beyond absolute. So by now I should be here. Yeah, that would make sense. Because that would put me almost on top of this intersection. Yes. Okay, in that case, that is not a bad location. Because when I look like so, there's nothing here. But no, I'm still feeling that this is not a good location. I think we're further down. I believe we are further down. I think we're about here. Okay, so it's 13 to that. Let's see if we can identify that bend then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. 19 to there, 13 to there. Now let's see. 19 and 13 is 32. Excellent number. That is 16. We want 13. 8. 12. 13. We should be there. No, 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 no. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Oh well, let's see what I can make out of this. Are these like burnt date palms? Well, I wouldn't know a date palm from another palm, so. Wow. Okay, this is windy. And a dead end to boot. Okay. Yeah, this looks all together more populated. Yeah, that one took a bit of the wind out of my sails. I really hoped to be getting that one right. But yeah, that was a tricky one. It's always going to be a hard 10. Yeah, that's a sports field. It's just such a shame that hard work of the first 2 rounds goes to waste. But still, okay, we get to look about a bit. And yeah, sunglasses is definitely the thing. What? So I'm just curious, why is cream or very light colors the norm here? That's probably good. Oh yeah, of course, duh. Think about it for a second. What absorbs heat? And yeah, that's your answer. But yeah, that very much makes sunglasses the norm if you want to walk around here, I think. Even if there's a lot of dust in the air. Okay, so we're coming up on a fairly large, well, large-ish mosque. But still haven't found what I'm looking for. But we'll just keep on going southeast, and we might. Now, if we can find a highway or a main road that goes eastwards, that would have been brilliant. Grocery stores, yep. Well, something. I have a feeling we're a bit more inland. Oh. He said, and then he went straight onto the highway again, I think. Yep. So we're out here again. But I think we're quite a bit further north than we were last time. Ooh. And we need to find something here that we can use before we head out on the highway. So, Surbanikazaime. Either out here somewhere. We did see a soccer field, didn't we? So either out here somewhere. Or out here. There's a mosque, but no, we didn't come onto that road like that. Okay, so if Al Abri is there. It's a lot of mosques, but I do not think we came out here. Let's see. Okay, well, let's just mark that one. Okay, so we're going west. And the first chance of going south we get, we can do that. And there is a field here, but it can't be that one. No way. No, it's definitely not that one. But we are gonna push on. So we go westwards. Then we go southwestwards. And there's no habitation. Keep that in mind. This looks like a promising candidate. Back to start. Westwards. Slightly northwest. Not just slightly, we're going very northwest. And then it turns abruptly before an intersection. We go down south. It curves slightly. And then we wind up here. We do have a long building here. That could well be this thing. Now we come around a bend over here. And we go around this bend. Follow this road. Should be an intersection. Let's see, it's a little slight bit longer to get to the intersection here. Let's see. Yes. And then, yep. Yes. Now we're here. There we go, like so. And now we wind up. Yes. Okay. Now we're looking eastwards. I think we're about here. Yes, we are. Let's see. Right now we're looking. Yeah. Should be about there. Yep. Aye. Let's continue with the final round. It's a shame I struck out on that one road, or rather that one. Yeah, that one round. Because I would really love to have nailed this one. So anyways, we got the mosque over there, we got some buildings over there. A little hard to say where should be going, but east should generally be a good direction, right? But this seems to be a bit out in the sticks. Oh, until we weren't out in the sticks anymore. Let's see, so we came from that road, didn't we? Okay, so sort of westwards thingy. Onto this road. Southwest we don't want to go. Northeast is also not really a very good direction, but it's better than southwest. Let's see. When I think about how much time I could have saved myself in the previous round if I'd only gone the opposite way. And here we are on this thing yet again. This time at a barber shop and a coffee shop and a supermarket. And the thing is that this is starting to look awfully familiar. This kind of looks like the place Al-Mawadi. This kind of looks like the place where I missed out on. Was it the third round? Excuse me. Hud al-Hammam. And we're heading northwest. Now, that is a name that kind of rings a bell. I wonder if there wasn't something named something like that. Just have to do a quick look for Hammam or Hud al-Hammam. It kind of does feel like we're driving along a wadi. Let's see now. Go off a little further along. Another intersection. Over here now. Let's see. This is so hard to figure out. Now we're going southwest. Ish. And then we get a proper bend. Does that mean we're here now? Then we're going southeast. Yeah, that works. So let's just check up to see if, yeah, that's the mosque. Right. So let's head back again. So now we are here. We head east. We come to this bend and we keep heading east. We go past this point. We go past this point as well. And here. No, I've gone too far now, haven't I? No? Yes. So I would say that we're here. That road there must be that one. I reckon. So now we continue going on here. We will have a road. This one is that one. Yes, because it's not that one. Okay, so that means we're about here, aren't we? Yeah, I'd say that. Such a shame about that one location. And look like this evenly strung out. That's almost cute. That was tough. I think that actually took longer than the first game in Oman. So, well, you know why Oman got its name? Oman. So close but no cigar. Oh well. Let's just look at these ones. 756 steps. That's a lot of work to find out where you are. But yeah, that is the Batinah North Governorate played but not done. And, well, it's gonna be no fun editing this one. But yeah, it is what it is. And, well, I'm glad you're still with me here on a tiny dot in space. And I hope you'll join me for the next episode when it's up. Until then, bye-bye.